Hey there, fam. Yesterday in the open house, we were talking about qualities or things we needed to build a sustainable transformation outside of diet and exercise. And one thing that really resonated with people was perfectionism, or more to the point, dropping perfectionist behaviors. And so I thought I'd share a personal story about how I got past it a little bit. It still shows up on the pickleball court for me these days. But hopefully, my story will help you and I'll take you through the journey a little bit. So, things started to change for me when I realized that psychologists links perfectionism and anxiety. Sorry for the noise. I probably should have closed the window. Um, so the feeling of not being able to make a mistake, of the harsh self criticism puts our nervous system on high alert, and that creates the anxiety. And furthermore, that anxiety typically comes from a place of trying to control things that are really not in our control. So, my personal story is around Christmas. So, Joe and I are a second marriage, blended family. We've been together for a very long time, but we have 4 children between us, and they're about a year apart. So when they hit ages like, I'm going to say 19 all the way to 24, there was a period of 2 or 3 years. Every time we were together, somebody had drama about somebody else, and they could solve, or sometimes it was just rude comments to me. And it just caused me a source of anxiety when we were getting together for Christmas. And then I realized that I cannot, and it was part of this realizing this anxiety was created to perfection and wanting everyone to be happy, and that I couldn't control how they were going to behave. They were going to do what they were going to do. And so that changed my outlook and where I focused my energy. And I don't know if the energy changed the dynamics, but it just went away. It stopped. Now the children got older and more mature, so there's that too. But the point is, we do this with our bodies as well. Wanting to control, is the scale going to go down the way I want it to? Is my body going to respond the way I want it to? Is life going to cooperate? But you cannot control those things. You can control your next workout, your next meal, your attitude on your journey as you go through. And you can also control how quickly you recover or return after an imperfect day. So I love this line. It wasn't me who said this, but it comes up in my meditation often. Perfectionism asks, how can I control the outcome? Progress asks, what can I do? What can I do with what's in my control today? Changing that focus. So this is what I would like you guys to practice. Take a habit that causes you a bit of anxiety and create a list of 3 things: ideal, good enough, and minimum. And for your ideal, what can you do on your best day? What's good enough? What's minimum on a difficult day? For example, on an ideal day, I'll do my whole workout. What's good enough is 15-20 minutes. On a difficult day, maybe it's 5 minutes of mobility or a quick walk. Now, that's not giving you permission to do minimum every day. That's not going to work. But on those difficult days, that's what the minimum is meant for you to strive for. So you don't have to execute the plan perfectly or control the outcome. You need to do the best you can, given the circumstances of that day, and move forward. So again, I am a recovering perfectionist. This still shows up for me on the pickleball court. I'm going to take my own advice and apply that to pickleball. But I hope that helps somebody today. Leave any questions you have in the comments. Tag me so I don't miss them. And I'll see you guys next week.